رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we send prayers and salutation for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his family, household, and companions. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with all of them. Amen. Firstly, Idris, before we start, I saw on my name Shaykh. One of the brothers sent that on the server yesterday, I think. Can you remove the name Shaykh on my name, please? Okay, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. And not even that, huh? Maybe just write Abu Raslan there, please. Jazakallah khair. طيب. الأصل الثاني الأصل الثاني قال الشيخ الإمام المجدد محمد بن عبد الوهاب رحمة الله عليه. الأصل الثاني، معنى الأصل يعني الأصل ما يبنى عليه غيره، ومعنى هنا يعني السؤال الثاني. نعم. The Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab said الأصل الثاني. الأصل الثاني. Can you guys hear me? طيب. الأصل الثاني. So in this الأصل الثاني, we're going to speak about Al-Islam, Wal-Iman, Wal-Ihsan, the three maratib of Al-Islam, inshallah. And here, in this asl, we're going to learn about the deen of Al-Islam. What is the haqiqat Al-Islam, inshallah. So this is what the second point is speaking about. And this is like one of the questions in the grave. Man rabbuka, man nabiyuka wa ma dinuka. This is one of the questions in the grave. طيب. الأصل الثاني أي من الأصول الثلاثة معرفة دين الإسلام الأدلة، يعني أن يعرف دين الإسلام بأدلته من الكتاب والسنة. Shaykh Uthaymin said, when the Shaykh said Al-Asl al-Thani, that is from, meaning that it is from the three fundamental principles, that is knowing the deen of Al-Islam with proofs, knowing the deen of Al-Islam with proofs, knowing the deen of Al-Islam with proofs, and يعرف دين الإسلام بأدلته from the Quran, the adillah from the Quran and the Sunnah. Yani that is, the adillah should not be from experience, from the adillah should not be from the kashf or waham or anything else. Rather, the adillah should only be taken from the Quran and the Sunnah, from the Quran and the Sunnah. What is this second aspect speaking about? It says معرفة دين الإسلام معرفة دين الإسلام بالأدلة، يعني دين الإسلام، وإن شئت فقول الإسلام، يعني the deen, knowing the deen of Islam بالأدلة, with proofs. We have two types of Islam. We have Al-Islam al-Am wa Al-Islam al-Khas. Al-Islam al-Am, that is the Islam that Allah sent to all of the messengers that came. Yani, that is the meaning that the Shaykh is going to give us here. The Islam al-Khas is the Islam that was sent to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, which comprise of the Islam Am or Islam al-Khas. Okay? And this is the statement of Shaykh Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa rahimahullah. طيب. وهو يعني الإسلام الاستسلام بأن يستسلم العبد لربه استسلاما شرعيا. That is the servant of Allah. He submits himself to Allah شرعيا. When they say شرعيا, because some people will say, I submit myself to God, but he doesn't pray, he doesn't fast, he doesn't lower his gaze, he is involved in muharramat, but he just say, I submit myself to Allah, to God. This is the submission to Allah in lughatan. Why is the submission to Allah shar'iyyan? That is where you submit to Allah in your actions, your ibadat. Everything is in accordance to that which Allah have said and that which the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam have said in the Sunan. So that is what the Shaykh said. وهو الاستسلام يعني Shaykh Uthaymin said يعني بأن يستسلم العبد لربه استسلاما شرعيا. وذلك the Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab said وهو الاستسلام لله بالتوحيد, to submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with tawheed. Sheikh Uthaymeen said, وَذَلِكَ بِتَوْحِيدِ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ, that is where he submits each yani himself to Allah by worshipping him alone, وَإِفْرَادِهِ بِالْعِبَادَةِ, and making him alone in all different forms of worship, worshipping him alone subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, وهذا الإسلام هو الذي يحمد عليه العبد ويثاب عليه. The Islam that you worship Allah alone and you submit yourself to Allah alone, that is the Islam that in which the servant is praised and is rewarded if he follows. أما الاستسلام القدري فلا ثواب فيه. What about the istislam al-qadari? That is, someone says, I submit myself to Allah alone. That is all. He doesn't pray, he doesn't worship Allah, he doesn't avoid shirk, then he said he submits to Allah. فلا ثواب فيه لأنه لا حيلة للإنسان فيه. قال الله تعالى وله أسلم من في السماوات والأرض طوعا وكرها وإليه يرجعون. The Islam هنا إسلام الكوني ليس الإسلام الشرعي. طيب، إسلام الكوني ليس الإسلام الشرعي. وقال الشيخ محمد بن عبد الوهاب والانقياد له بالطاعة وذلك بفعل أوامره واجتناب نواهيه، لأن الطاعة في الأمر بفعله يعني بفعله وطاعة في النهي بتركه. When the Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab said والانقياد له, submission to Allah بالطاعة, which obedience, Sheikh Uthaymeen said, how that is happen? That happens when you بفعل أوامره, you do that which Allah have ordered you to do, واجتناب نواهيه, and abstain from that which He has warned you to abstain from. لأن الطاعة طاعة في الأمر بفعله, because obedience is that yani you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in doing what He has ordered you, and وطاعة في نهي بتركه, and obedience in avoiding that which He has warned you against. Shaykh Muhammad al-Maliki, he said, when they say at-ta'a, ta'a is that which Allah has said and that which the Rasul said. Yani, you do the ibadah for Allah and you do the ibadah for the yani, in accordance to the Sunnah. This is what the ta'a is. Anything that is called as obedience, it is not done for Allah, then it is not done in accordance to the Sunnah. Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Maliki, hafidhahullah, he said, it is not referred to as at-ta'a until it is done for Allah, then it is done in accordance to the Sunnah. In that, it will be referred and considered to be an obedience. فهمتم؟ واضح جدا إن شاء الله. طيب، قال الشيخ محمد بن عبد الوهاب والبراءة من الشرك. والبراءة من الشرك. قال الشيخ عثيمين البراءة من الشرك أي أن يتبرأ منه, that يعني you disassociate yourself from shirk, you avoid shirk completely, وأهله and the people of shirk, يعني ويتخلى من, you abstain from shirk. وهذا يستلزم البراءة وهذا يستلزم البراءة من أهله. That is, if you avoid shirk alone, you avoid shirk alone, then you do not avoid the people of shirk, then this is not avoidance of shirk. Rather, you should abstain from shirk, you avoid shirk and the people of shirk. Some people, they do not do shirk, but they are they are with the mushrikeen, they do together everything. This person is not a Muslim until he rejects shirk and the people of shirk. فقد قال الله تعالى قد كانت لكم أسوة حسنة في إبراهيم والذين معه إذ قالوا لقومهم إنا براء منكم ومما تعبدون من دون الله كفرنا بكم وبدا بيننا وبينكم العداوة والبغضاء وأبدا حتى تؤمنوا بالله وحده. That there is a good example from Ibrahim, the Rasul of Allah, with the other prophets that we are with him. Ibn Hazm rahimahullah said والذين معه يعني الأنبياء الذين كانوا معه, that is the prophet that we are with Ibrahim alayhi salam. All of them, they say to their people, they have associated themselves from them and that which they worship besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these people have already disbelieved in Allah. And it has been clear and plain to them the adawa, the enmity, the conflict between both of these two groups, the prophets and their people, because of the shirk they do. Until these people they accept Allah. So the prophets of Allah, they associate themselves from anyone who worships other things besides Allah. So that means if you say you are a Muslim, you need to avoid shirk first. That's the first thing. Then the second thing, you need to avoid the people of shirk. Do not just say you avoid shirk, then with the people of shirk, you are with the people of shirk. هذا الرجل ليس مسلما. The person who he says, who says he's a Muslim, but he is involved in shirk, he's not a Muslim. Or he is not doing shirk by himself, but he is with those that are doing shirk, then this person is not a Muslim. So you need to avoid shirk and the people of shirk. Keep away from both of the two, the people and those that do the action and the people that do the action. Because if you reject the shirk, then you reject those that are doing it. Some people, they don't do shirk, but when you speak about the mushrikun, they feel very angry. This person who feels angry when the mushrikun are spoken about, then this person is not a Muslim. Now, because how can you feel angry when the mushrikun are spoken about against? La, you should feel happy for this because they are telling them something that will benefit them. Now, but if you see someone feel sad, that is the same in bid'ah. If you want against bid'ah, another person become very angry when you want against bid'ah, know that this is a sign of a person of bid'ah. Now, this is a sign of a person of bid'ah. You warn against bid'ah, then the other person becomes angry because you are warning against bid'ah, or you speak against the people of bid'ah. Another person becomes angry with that. Know that this is a sign that he is a person of bid'ah. Naam. And we see a lot of people like this today. They have sentiments with those people of bid'ah. They have sentiments with the mushrikun. La wallah. This should not happen when it comes to the deen. Nah, they cannot make sentiment with someone who steals something from their house. They cannot make sentiment with someone who takes their children like that. Go to them as how they feel at any time. They cannot be happy with this. How can you make sentiment with someone that takes the deen of Allah with play and amusement? By associating partners with Allah. You can't do this. You can't do this at all. So that is why the Shaykh said that we should associate ourselves from shirk, and not only that, from the people of shirk. طيب واضح واضح إن شاء الله. طيب قال الشيخ محمد بن عبد الوهاب وهو ثلاث مراتب يعني إسلام has three levels. قال الشيخ عثيمين بين المؤلف رحمه الله تعالى أن الدين الإسلامي ثلاث مراتب بعضها فوق بعض وهي الإسلام والإيمان والإحسان. The author, he said that Islam is of three levels. Yani each level is above the other ones. That is, someone can be a Muslim, he has not reached the level of a mu'min. Can be a mu'min, he has not reached the level of muhsin. So that is to say, to be a muhsin, that is the highest level. May Allah make us reach that. To be a muhsin, that is the highest of levels. May Allah make us to reach that stage. Ameen. So in here we can learn that al-Islam, wal-Iman, wal-Ihsan. These are the three levels of Islam. Islam, Iman, and Ihsan. Islam, Iman, and Al-Ihsan. وكل مرتبة لها وكل مرتبة لها أركان. Each level Islam has its own pillar. Iman has its own pillar. Ihsan, it has its own pillar. دليل ذلك قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحديث الذي رواه أمير المؤمنين Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala. And inshallah, we're going to speak about the hadith at the end of this Asr al-Than, inshallah. So we're not going to go into it deeply. So, but the point is that here we want to know that all of these three levels, Islam, Iman, Ihsan, all of them, they have pillars. They have pillars. Islam have 5 pillars, Iman has 6 pillars, and Ihsan have only 1 pillars. Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab said, فَأَرْكَانُ الْإِسْلَامِ خَمْسَةٌ. The pillars of Islam are 5. The pillars of Islam are 5. Whoever says the pillar of Islam is 6 is a mubtadi', a kafir, because he has increased something that is known in the deen, ma'lum bidin bidarura, and there is no permissibility for anyone to increase anything in that. Now, to increase anything in that or decrease anything from it. Now, this is wadih, as in the hadith of Abdullah ibn Umar. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Bunya al-Islam wa ala khamsin." These are the 5 pillars of Islam: Shahadatan la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Al-Hadith. So from here, we learn that Islam is built on 5 pillars. Islam built upon a 5 pillar. طيب. Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. Shahadatun an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. This is the first pillar of Islam, testifying that there is none worthy of worship truly but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. This is the first pillar of Islam, and testifying that the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. نعم. قال الشيخ محمد صالح العثيمين رحمه الله شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله ركن واحد، وإنما كانتا ركنا واحدا مع أنهما شقين، يعني شقين sorry، لأن العبادات تنبني على تحقيقهما معا، فلا تقبل العبادة إلا بالإخلاص، وما تضمنته شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله، وهو ما تضمنته شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله واتباع الرسول واتباع الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم، وهو ما تضمنته شهادة أن محمد رسول الله. Now, the Shaykh said, the pillar of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah is one pillar, but there are two statements in this one pillar, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, because لأن الإبادة تنبني على تحقيقهما معا، that the ibadah is built in actualizing them with these two things. يعني فلا تقبل العبادة إلا بالإخلاص. A worship is not accepted except that it is done for Allah. وهو ما تتضمنه شهادة لا إله إلا الله. That is لا إله إلا الله. That the worship should not be accepted, is not accepted except for Allah, يعني the one that is done for Allah. والاتباع للرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو ما تتضمنه شهادة أن محمد رسول الله. And the worship cannot be accepted except it is done in accordance to the Sunnah. This is what comprised of Muhammadu Rasulullah. طيب. The Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab said, وَإِقَامُ الصَّلَاةِ. This is the second pillar of Islam, to pray 5 times a day. وَإِيتَاءُ الزَّكَاةِ, and to fast, give zakah. وَصَوْمُ Ramadan, and to perform Ramadan, to fast in the month of Ramadan. وَحَجُّ بَيْتِ اللَّهِ الْحَرَامِ, and to do the Hajj in the Masjid Haram in Mecca, not in Iran, not in Iran or Senegal. As you have some people, they say they do Hajj in Iran. Some of them, they say they do Hajj in Senegal. Senegal, the Tijaniya. They have a place there that is called Tuba. They go there, they say they do Hajj there. And the Shia, they go to Iran, they say they do Hajj there. No. Hajju Baytillahi al-Haram fi Makkah. Fi Makkah. The Hajj is done in Makkah. No place else besides Makkah. If it is done besides Makkah, then that is not a Hajj. That is from the things that people have done that are not supposed to be done. طيب. نعم. فدليل الشهادة قوله تعالى. شيخ محمد بن عبد الوهاب قال: الدليل الشهادة قوله تعالى: شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم. في الآية الكريمة قال الشيخ عثيمين: في الآية الكريمة شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله شهادة الله لنفسه بأنه لا إله إلا هو. That in this ayah we get that Allah has testified for himself that there is none worthy of worship truly but he alone subhanahu wa ta'ala. وشهادة في الآية الكريمة شهادة لا إله إلا الله وشهادة الملائكة, and the shahada of the malaika in this ayah. The malaika again testify that there is none worthy of worship truly but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Now, then وشهادة أهل العلم, and the scholars too, they have testified that there is none worthy of worship truly but Allah alone. بذلك وأنه تعالى قائم بالقسط أي بالعدل. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, يعني he himself subhanahu wa ta'ala testified that there is none worthy of worship besides him. That means there is no one that Allah accept that he is worship besides Allah. The prophets, the ulul ilm, the prophets are from the greatest of the ulul ilm, and the malaika, both of these creations of Allah, they are firm in that with adil. They do not make al-mail, deviate from it. They are firm upon that, in affirming that Allah alone deserves to be worshipped. La ilaha illahu. For verily, there is none worthy of worship truly but Allah alone. Al-Aziz, the one that is mighty in everything that he do. Al-Hakim, and the one that is completely wise in his action and everything. وفي هذه الآية منقبة عظيمة لأهل العلم. In this ayah, there is shows the level, the ranks of the scholars, of the scholars. حيث أخبر أنهم شهداء معه ومع الملائكة، والمراد بهم أولو العلم بشريعته، ويدخل فيهم دخولا أوليا رسله الكرام. The Shaykh Muhammad al-Thaymin said, Allah informed us that the scholars are from the people, uh, the scholars are from the people, and yani are from the creation and the angels that testify that there is not worthy of worship. And when they speak about ulul ilm here, is referring to the scholars with the knowledge of the Sharia. And when we speak about the scholars with the knowledge of the Sharia, the prophets of Allah are the first that are considered here. The prophets of Allah are the first of people that are considered to be the scholars. Now, وهذه الشهادة أعظم شهادة لعظم الشاهد والمشهود به. This shahada, this testification that is given, this is the greatest of testification because of the one who testify and the thing that they testify for. Allah testified for himself, and the thing that it testifies for, the thing that it was testified was la ilaha illallah. فالشاهد هو الله وملائكته وأولو العلم. The witness is Allah, the malaika and the scholars. والمشهود به توحيد الله في ألوهيته. And the thing that was witnessed for is the tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wa taqriri dhalik, and in affirming that indeed He alone subhanahu wa ta'ala deserves to be worshipped. He alone subhanahu wa ta'ala deserves to be worshipped. واضح إن شاء الله؟ واضح؟ طيب إن شاء الله سنقف درسنا اليوم إن شاء الله بإذن الله تعالى. نعم، وغدا إن شاء الله نبدأ ومعناها لا معبود بحق إلا الله، يعني لا إله إلا الله إن شاء الله. نعم. يمكن إن شاء الله عندك تلك الأسئلة إن شاء الله يا إدريس.
Shouldn't Saudi ban Shia from going to the Kaaba?
I wish I have the chance to do that, or I was a Saudian that had the power to do that. I can do that. I will ban them, but I don't think Saudi will do that. I don't know why they do not do that. I don't know why, but حقيقة they are supposed to do so. Nah, because the Shia are the worst of creation of Allah that I know. Now, from the Ahl al-Bid'ah wal Ahwa, and in fact they are not even Ahl al-Bid'ah. Now, so like the scholars, they said they are not from the Ahl Bidah. They are from people that يمرق قد مرقوا من الدين. They have already left the deen. And some of them, they say they have never entered the deen of Islam. But even though I and Idris, we are having some discussion about this, making takfir on the Shias, the Amma and the Khasa. لكن على كل حال, now the Shia, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from their fitan. Ameen. But inshallah, maybe if you have the ability to speak to Ibn Salman and Salman himself, حفظهم الله, then لا بأس, you can do so يا إدريس, عبد الله إن شاء الله, يا عبد الرحمن إن شاء الله. نعم، بارك الله فيكم.
طيب inshallah. I think this is I don't see any other questions.
طيب, what do you bother suggest? The questions that was remaining for the past Q&A, should we answer them now or we wait for on Sunday inshallah? What do you suggest inshallah? Let me know يا إخوة.
Up to them, yani. My suggestion is to do them now because when we do the Q&A, a lot of questions come in.
Okay, طيب تفضل إن شاء الله.
طيب inshallah. Let me give me about 30 seconds inshallah to pull it up.
تفضل.
طيب. Responses. Okay, we have the question. We've done this one. We've done this one. Okay. If a woman is bald, should she wear hijab?
If what?
The next question that was the next question was, if a woman is bald, should she wear hijab?
I don't know what you mean.
يعني if she has no hair or she is completely shaved.
Why is she completely shaved?
Allahu A'lam. Maybe,
Cancer, may Allah
maybe
save
cancer.
her. No, may Allah cure her.
Um,
I mean, whoever is afflicted with this disease, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cure you all. And whoever you know that have cancer, advise the person to continuously fast. Now, fasting is one of the it's very easy means to cure cancer, inshallah. Naam. Fasting yani the Sheikh, the mention, even though the rawi of this qissa, he said he didn't mention the sick actually that was with the Sheikh Al-Albani, that he fasted for 40 days. He was just drinking water for 40 days, and Allah cured him from what he was feeling. And some of them they mentioned it was it, but we don't have a sahih narration for that. Now, but ala kulli hal, and I have read some stories from some brothers that we are afflicted with this disease, and fasting was the reason, inshallah, Allah killed them with this. Now, and for the question, the answer for the question, the Muslimah should cover up her head, either her head is shaved because of cancer or it is not shaved because of cancer. Now, the Muslimah should always cover the head. يا أيها النبي قل لأزواجك وبناتك ونساء المؤمنين يدنين عليهن من جلابيب, and the jilbab starts from the head. Now, they should cover their head, and not only their head, they should cover their body, the face completely. Now, barakallahu fikum. So, it's impermissible for the woman to dis- display or disclose her head outside of outside the hijab, except in the house or the room of her husband, inshallah. Now,
nah. Next question. Is it allowed to make a YouTube channel for the sake of da'wah but get money from it?
is it allowed what?
Is it allowed to make a YouTube channel for the sake of da'wah but get money from it?
Now, you make da'wah. The first thing before you want to do that, make sure you get the intention that you are doing this for Allah. If anything comes there, that is from the goodness of this dunya and Yawmul Qiyamah. The intention solely should not be to get money. If that is the intention, then you have done something that you are supposed to do to get the hereafter. So you're gonna miss here. Maybe you're gonna get the money here, Yawmul Qiyamah, you have nothing. And Allah will punish you for that. May Allah save us. So but the first thing, if you want to do that, try to be sincere. That this thing that you want to do is for Allah. If any other thing comes after that, inshallah, this is from the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is from the fadl of Allah. But the beginning, try very hard that your intention is for Allah. And make sure the likes, the comments should not make you fool. Mm? That you're uploading because you like and you want comments, you want likes, so that you want subscribers. That's not the aim, ya ikhwa. The aim is how the truth might reach or should reach the people. This should be the intention for each one of us. The reason that we are taking these classes, or the scholars are allowing them, taking classes, allowing their classes are recorded, is that the truth is reach the people. Not how the tree reach the truth reaches the people. Is the most important in how the truth is to the people. That is, for example, this is the truth, and this is the wasila to reach to take the truth. Do not think about the wasila. Do not think about the wasila that you are to be mentioned. La la la. Forget about that. The most important in your aim is that you want the truth to reach the people. That's your aim. If anything comes besides that, then this is from the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, this is from the fadl of Allah. But do not make that your sole intention to get money from it. Okay? Because if you do that, you have destroyed yourself. And that is from the greatest of destruction. May Allah save us. Now,
Now, the next question: if a man does not pray, is he the guardian for his women folk?
the one that doesn't pray is a kafir, so he should not be a guardian for a person who prays and a person who is a Muslim. Now, a person who doesn't pray is a kafir. I strongly hold the opinion of the scholars that said a person who leaves up a prayer without a valid excuse is a kafir. If he wants to pray, he should make the shahada freshly. I strongly hold this opinion with the adillah that I had from the scholars. Now, barakallahu fikum.
Naam, jazakumullah khaira. A brother asks, is it haram to listen to nasheeds where you don't know what they say and they might be Daesh?
Nasheed from Daesh. Nasheed from not Daesh, Nasheed from Sufiya, all of it are haram. Why? Because this is khilaf al-sunnah. It is contrary to the sunnah of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And nasheed is worse than this hip hop music. The nasheed is worse than hip hop music. Uh, this hip hop, these music that those musicians they sing, all of it, yani the nasheed is more worse than it because the nasheed, the people use it to go closer to Allah. Whilst the hip hop or the other musics that are sung by these musicians, they are not using it to go to Allah. They knew that what they are doing is sin. They know that. But the person that is listening to a nasheed, he feels that what he is doing is an ibadah, that Allah will reward him for that. So that is why nasheed is a bid'ah. Is a bid'ah. And the scholars, they've given fatwa from the past and the present scholars about it. Nasheed is not a means of anything else that should take it closer to Allah. And this is from the bid'ah that people have innovated in the deen. One should not listen to it or share it or listen to who sang the nasheed. No. That is why a lot of brothers, sisters today, they give less time in listening to the Quran than they give to listen the nasheed. And whoever makes himself listening nasheed, then the Quran will not be sweet in his heart and in his ears because the nasheed have taken part there. Now, the nasheed have taken part there. Now another very important thing here. Quran the Quran is the only book that should be read in the form of tajweed. The ahadi, the ash'ar or the mandhumat should not be read in the form of Quran. Giving all the ahkam of tajweed. No, this is not correct. Some of the scholars they've mentioned this. You are reciting a poem that is a mandhuma, like we are reciting the Quran. The scholars have warned against this. You should not do this. The Quran is the only book that should be recited like that. But if you listen to المنظومة القانونية القحطانية لا بأس إن شاء الله أو الحائية أو اللامية or whatever قصائد or منظومات you listen, make sure that you do not give more attention in listening to these manzumat than listening to the Quran. Now, the Quran should give more time to listen to the Quran because a lot of people that have been involved in this, addicted in listening to to these manzumat, they have turned away from the Quran, from listening to the Quran, and that should not be the case. The case is you are listening to this manzumat to benefit yourself, to the knowledge, not to the sweet words that are in it, but the things that they are affirming in this this manzumat. That is what should make you read them or listen to them. Okay, inshallah. Barakallahu fikum.
Naam, jazakumullahu khaira. The next question, a brother asks, my mother worships multiple gods and crystals and magic and witchcraft, and my father is a Christian, but I am 14 and cannot currently move out. Is there something I can do?
My mother what?
He says, my mother worships multiple gods and crystals and magic and witchcraft, and my father is a Christian, but I am 14 and cannot currently move out. Is there something I can do?
Both of them are kuffar. May Allah guide them. طيب. You should be patient with them. Make dua for them. You have no chance for now to move out of there, but be patient, inshallah. Make dua for them so Allah guides them, and be someone that is good in manner in his dealing with with his parents, inshallah. With his parents, calling them to the deen by bit, but at this age is continue to make dua for them and continue telling them bit by bit about Islam, inshallah, and your behavior, your actions should be a sabab again to call them to Al-Islam. Now, and inshallah, continue with this till Allah make it easy for you. You have the chance, opportunity to do hijrah from them, inshallah, if they do not accept what you're telling them, inshallah. Now.
Naam, jazakumullahu khaira. The next question, a brother asks, is it permissible to yell at my cat because the Prophet ﷺ wants us to care for cats?
To yell at it? If you yell at it to make it fear, then this is not permissible. Now, maybe the cat is doing something that is is going to be harmful, then you can do that. But just yelling at it like that, this is not from the kindness. Irhamu man fil ard yarhamkum man fis sama. Be kind and merciful to those that are on earth. The one that is in the sama, when I say in the sama, I mean on the sama, above the sama, because the in here I mean is on. Do not take it the wrong way. Okay, be kind and merciful to those that are on earth, Allah above the sama on His arsh subhanahu wa ta'ala will have mercy on you that are on earth, inshallah. Now, and from the kindness is that you do not yell at it or wicked it, or the hadith, a man entered Jahannam, a woman entered Jahannam, I think, because of stabbing a cat. So fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to be among those. Now,
Naam. The next question, a brother asks, can I fast at 14?
if you can fast,
Yes.
the prayer have become, if you've got the signs of maturity, then you should fast definitely. This is what you upon you. The signs of maturity, the signs of puberty, by maybe wet dream, or you get ear from the armpit, kramakumullah, you should fast. But if you not get all of the signs yet, then the fasting is not wajib upon you. You are just imumayyiz first. You are able to differentiate between things that are not good and they are good. You should train up yourself upon fasting bit by bit, inshallah. As the Salaf used to do, inshallah, to their children. Train up yourself till you get the age of fasting. Then, inshallah, you keep on fasting. Barakallahu fikum. Naam.
Naam. Jazakumullah khaira. Brother asks, he says, is it true that Rabi' al-Madkhali is a kafir?
That Rabi al-Madkhali is a kafir?
Yes, he says, is it true?
Uh, uh, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Who am I to be asking about Shaykh Rabi? Subhanallah al-Azim. Subhanallah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. I should be the one that people should ask about Sheikh Sheikh Rabi about me, not me asking about Sheikh Rabi too. Subhanallah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Subhanallah. Wallahi, this is from the bitter thing that I've had the whole of the day today, wallah. Allah musta'an. Allah musta'an. I have never had something the whole of the day today that is more worse in my ears than this, wallah. Wallahi, ya ikhwa. Who am I to be asked about Sheikh Rabi? Then the one who knows Sheikh Rabi, he knows Sheikh Rabi. Sheikh Rabi ibn Hadi al-Madkhali, حفظه الله ورعاه وثبته على السنة وأحسن الله ختامه. He is from the greatest of the scholars of this ummah. Not only the kibar al-ulama of this ummah, the Imam Jarh wa Ta'dil في هذا الزمان. Subhanallah, ya ikhwa, what is this? Where are you brothers taking all of these things from? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. It makes me remember the hadith that the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, knowledge will not be taken like that, except knowledge will be taken by the death of the scholars. Naam. And the other hadith that from the end of time, knowledge will be taken and ignorance will precede knowledge. Ya ikhwa, know the level of your ulamas. What are you speaking about the ulamas like this? Why? Why are you speaking about the ulamas like this, ya ikhwa? These are people that Allah have made their blood, everything scared about it, ya ikhwa. Take your time. How you speak about the ulamas? Know the level of the scholars, ya ikhwa. These are the people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are the awliya of Allah. Whoever harms them, Allah will harm that person, ya ikhwa. I'm not making a ta'assub in anyone. I'm not making fanatic or ghulu in anyone. But I'm telling you the truth that these scholars, they are the scholars of the Sunnah. They are the real scholars of the Sunnah. They are the Warathatul Anbiya. We do not follow their mistakes, but we respect and honor each one of them. And those who say Shaykh Rabi has formed another group that is called as Al-Madkhaliya, Wallahi alladhi la ilaha ghayru, they will stand before Allah Yawm al-Qiyamah against this. And they have given a lot of reward to the Shaykh Rabi al-Madkhali for this. Naam, Shaykh Rabi al-Madkhali have never, and he will never, to our knowledge, have never, inshallah, make or created a group or a sect that is known as Madkhaliya. But people who say, like, for example, if you are calling to tell you that you are Wahhabiyya, they are the same people who make this call. Because Sheikh Rabi calls to listening and obeying the leaders, not going out against the leader, avoiding arguments. This is what Sheikh Rabi teaches. Huh? Then you say, Sheikh Rabi, Subhanallah al-Azim. May Allah save us, ya ikhwa. May Allah save us. Sheikh Rabi is from the ulamas of this ummah. And no one speak about him ill except one of two. Either he is a bal mudil, misguided one, and is misguiding, trying to misguide us, or he is someone that is completely jahil. Now, Sheikh Rabi al-Madkhali, he is from the greatest of the scholars of our time. Now, and you can't understand who is Sheikh Rabi. Listen to the ulamas, the praise of the scholars of Sheikh Rabi, hafidhahullah wa ra'ah. I don't say he doesn't have mistakes. He have mistakes. Same as the other mashayikh. نعم مصيبون ومخطئون. نعم لكن هو عالم من علماء السنة. نعم. And whoever is trying to reduce this alim, let him know that he has bring up a fight between him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And ask Allah to preserve Shaykh Rabi, and may Allah reward him and grant him firmness and grant him a good ending. Ameen. And may Allah reward him for Islam and the Muslims for the effort that he's done for this ummah. Subhanallah. This is the bad era that we live in, the last eras, wallah. May Allah save us. Allah musta'an. تفضل.
نعم جزاكم الله خيرا. The next question, a brother asks, or sorry, a sister asks, can I do drop shipping?
Can you do what?
Can I do drop shipping?
I don't know what is drop shipping.
It's يعني selling products that you don't necessarily own the products, but you someone.
I think Abdurrahman asked this question the past, I think it was last month, I think. He asked this question and I sent this question to Sheikh Maliki, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and the subject there. Drop shipping, in Islam, you can't sell what does not belongs to you. You can't sell what does not belongs to you. Selling what does not belongs to you is haram. Now, if you are selling what does not belongs to you, is haram. But if you are like advertising for the person, then labas. But if you are selling it as it is yours, then it is not permissible to do so. No.
نعم. Next question, and this is the last question. A sister asks, what is the ruling on a person who consumes nutmeg, as it's used in most cuisines in their culture? It is difficult for them to avoid it because their parents do not agree with them on the matter, and she's still under their care.
The beginning of the question, I didn't get it.
What is the ruling on a person who consumes nutmeg, as it's used in most cuisines in their culture? It is difficult for them to avoid it because their parents do not agree with them on the matter, and she's still under their care.
Type that for me, Idris, in Amkan, inshallah. What is nutmeg? What is that? I don't know it.
I'm not sure either what nutmeg is.
Sorry, maybe the person can clarify that, inshallah. I don't know what is that first, and I cannot make a ruling on something that I don't know. Naam, barakallahu fikum.
No, jazakumullah khaira. طيب, that was the last question from the Q&A.
Okay. طيب. Can you ask him about Zakir Naik, Ahmad Didat? I don't know them as the people of the Sunnah, ya ikhwa. Do not take from them. Take from the non-mashayikh, inshallah. Zakir Naik, he's one of the juhal that I know today when it comes to the deen of Islam. Now, he presents himself as if he's a scholar, but he's not even a scholar. Wallahi, la ilaha ghayru. And know that one of the attributes of the Asha'ira, the people of Kalam, is that or one of the people, the sign of the people of Kalam is that they are able to defeat the people of Bid'ah in debates. And this is from the opinion, the statement of Shaykh Abdurrahman Al-Umaynisan, Hafidahullah, he's living currently in America, I think. Now, brothers in America, inshallah, should try to benefit from the Shaykh. Now, Dakir Naik, he once said that he knew 1,000 things that Allah cannot do. Now, and Zakir Naik, he has problem when it comes to Aqidah, and he speaks sometimes ill of some of the scholars. And he speaks about issues that are not so like for example, he spoke about the Tabligh Jamaah. He said the difference, Saudi Arabia bans Tabligh Jamaah 2021. He said he didn't see that as something good because the difference between Tabligh Jamaah and Ahl Sunnah is like fiqh issue. So because of that, they should not ban them. He's not he doesn't agree with the ban that was given to them. I listened that for myself. Someone didn't tell me about it. So this shows that he's ignorant about Aqidah. He is very ignorant about Aqidah, and one should not acknowledge from him. One should not acknowledge from him. Zakir Naik, Mufti Ismail Bank, and the others like them. Ahmad did that. I don't know him as a person of Sunnah, and I can't say he's a person of Sunnah because you cannot say a person is a person of Sunnah until you have seen all of the description of a person of Sunnah to someone before you call him a person of the Sunnah. Barakallahu fikum.
نعم جزاكم الله خيرا.
لا إن شاء الله. بارك الله فيكم. يا الله نتوقف هنا إن شاء الله.
نعم إن شاء الله.
طيب الله سبحانه يحسن ختامنا يبارك فينا ويجعل هذا حجة لنا لا علينا. Muhammad, had a question? Who is Muhammad? تفضل يا أخي إن شاء الله قبل أن
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Yeah, so I'm just going to get right to the question. So, I asked this question also in the brothers chat, but I was a part of a big online community, and a brother, someone, he sent a folder of variety of different, courses and different valuable stuff. So I just want to ask if it'd be permissible for me to give that free folder that he sent it to everyone. So he said explicitly, this is for free for you guys, you can just take it. But I want to ask if it's okay for me to, take that folder that he sent it and give it to another brother for free.
Can you summarize, inshallah? I don't understand, ya akhi.
So to be quick, like he sent me a folder of different courses, right? And I want to ask if I can give it to another brother for free.
I think I answered the question.
Yeah, you answered that question. The thing is, he's not a part of the community, so I can't ask him for permission.
How do you mean?
Well, I can't ask him for permission because he's not there anymore.
So he's not there no longer?
No, he's not there anymore.
Then try to go over the messages of the server. Maybe you can message him privately, inshallah. Nah. Try to get that. Try to do that, inshallah. Maybe try to check the time he sent the message or where he sent the messages, and try to get him contact privately, inshallah. If you are not able to do so, then I do not order you to do so because you didn't take permission from him from sharing that. Nah.
Okay. So inshallah, before I send it to anyone else, I have to get his permission first.
Nah, because this is something that he gave you that he didn't tell you to share to anyone. And you didn't tell him when he gave you at the moment, you should have asked him if you should share to other brothers. Nah. But if that have not yet not been done, then I don't advise you to share with anyone until you try to take his permission, inshallah. Because maybe you don't know. Nah.
Okay, inshallah.
If you can't have access anymore to him, I don't advise you to share it. Nah. That's my advice for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But watch the maslaha again here. The maslaha and the mafsada. Now, what was the cause about?
The what?
What's the cause about? The cause that was shared to you.
Oh, it's different courses about learning different skills and making money online.
If the cause is a cause that will bring benefits for the Muslims, then if you've tried to get contact with the brother, then you have not seen him and you have not get in touch with him, then you can share to other brothers in the intention so that whoever is going to benefit from it, that the reward should reach the brother, inshallah. Okay? Barakallahu fikum.
Inshallah, because I have a friend, so he's another Muslim brother, and he does YouTube, and he does different YouTube about Islam, and I wanted to give him
Not only
a
about
call.
Islam, ya akhi. Sharing the manhaj of the Salaf. Do not just say someone shares about Islam. Make sure that whoever speaks about Islam is upon Salafiyah. Do not aid anyone. I said, do not aid anyone that said he is spreading Islam that is not spreading Salafiyah. If you do so, Wallahi la ilaha ghayru, you're going to get the bad part of it in this world and Yawm al-Qiyamah, because you are helping to spread something that is not supposed to be spread. Make sure if you help or anyone in Dharma, make sure that that thing is that which pleases Allah and that which is calls to his guidance. To guidance, to the truth. Okay, please. Barakallahu fikum. This is just an advice for myself and you. Never aid anyone. Man aana sahiba bid'ah faqad faqad aana ala hadmi al-Islam. Or kama qil. Whoever aids a person of bid'ah, he has helped in the destruction of Islam. طيب? So make sure that the person shares something that is beneficial. Okay? Barakallahu fikum.
Okay, inshallah. Inshallah.
نعم.
Jazakallah.
السلام وإياكم إن شاء الله. جزاكم الله خير وبارك الله فيكم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.